Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new episode of DC Collectors. Today we're taking a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse The Flash figure. And before we get started, hit that like button and subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. It helps the channel grow, helps me do a lot more cool things for the channel that I really want to do. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's take a look at the Flash. He looks really cool, all dynamically posed in the package here. Let's see, let's take a look up close. Yeah, the Flash looks pretty cool. Side of the box just features that window style look at the figure. Inside, or on the back side of the box, features the Flash. This is artwork from the Flash #1, and I do believe that's Francis Manapul. Is that how you say his name? I do think so. If I probably just ruined it, I don't know. But I do believe that's who did that artwork. Looks like him anyway. Side of the box just features the Flash word from DC Rebirth here, and the bottom of the box just gives you the UPC in case you need that information for looking him up in Pop Finder or something like that. Alright, so that is the Flash. Now let's break this guy open and let's play with him. Okay, so here is the Flash out of the box, and this guy took me forever to get him to stand. I don't know what the deal is, but I don't know if it's being stuck in the plastic in that pose that he was in, but things just seem stuck, and I'll get to that more when we start talking about articulation. Let's first look at the accessories. Here comes the little card that they all come with, again with cool artwork, and the back of the card if you need to know anything about DC Rebirth Flash. DC Comics Black Stand. I love these things. An assortment of lightning bolt pieces and parts to make it seem like he's running through, you know, super fast. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a big one, 6, and we'll put all these on so you can see what they look like with them on. So let's start talking about the figure himself. Let's start with the paint and the sculpt. I'm really digging this figure. Look at that. That is a cool Flash head. Just the smirk. That's Barry Allen. Looks very much Barry Allen-ish to me. I'm not digging the earpieces so much, but just because they're so long. I mean, I get that they're trying to go the route of he's in motion, so these would be a little bit longer, but you know, maybe try, if you wanted to do that, give us the regular looking earpieces, and then maybe add these as add-ons so you can just pop them out and pop the other ones back in. So I'm not really cool with that. As far as the paint goes, like right here, so normally McFarlane figures do, the logos do protrude on them. This one does, and it's a little, this attempt leaves a little bit to be desired here. It's too, the logo looks too thick, and coming off the chest looks awkward. And then these bolts right here are painted on, so it's like they said, oh, we'll give them a little bit of the protrusion here of the logo, but not all. Even the white inside there is painted on to the chest. So this is the first time McFarlane has actually painted a logo onto the McFarlane Toys has painted the logo on the chest while raising this piece here, but it just looks really awkward to me. I don't like it. You can see some of the yellow on the lightning bolt here is not painted as crisp as I would like, because you can see some of the red coming through in a lot of places. So that's not cool. Love the boots. The boots are actually one of the cool things about this figure. I love the color that they went with. This is actually a lighter yellow, or a brighter yellow than the stuff right here. It's pretty much the same thing as the earpiece, because it's plastic. Same thing here too, because it's a piece of hard plastic, where these are that soft kind of plasticky pieces here that you see all around. See, look at that. There's just some bad painting right there. And as far as the sculpt goes, I mean, I like the textures on the side of the suit. Barry Allen wears pretty much a jumpsuit, you know, so I mean, it's hard to you know, get any kind of decent sculpt. The boots have some cool things going on here. Look at the eyes. The eyes are painted really well. Can't complain about that, as are the lips and the smirk and everything, even the yellow streaks on the head. Those are all really good. First, we'll start off with the head. Head moves down. I mean, he's got great head movement all the way around. He can even bend his head sideways. You know, you can get pretty much any look you want with the head. Butterfly shoulders, so they move really good. And this is a good example of the butterfly shoulders. I know a lot of the figures you can't really see this as well, but with this you can tell that these shoulders come in and out. You know, he's got good movement there, and it turns at the shoulder. He's got bicep swivel as well, even though this is a little bit harder, but it does swivel around. He does have double jointed elbows, as you can see there, and he has the patented McFarlane wrist that can do lots of, you know, cool things there, and that's nice. He's got some pretty good ab crunch there. Can turn at the waist, do a really nice split. I mean, he's a pretty limber guy. You really can kick out. And here's one of the problems: because of the pose that he was in the package, and we'll go back and look at that package. Look at the underwear part of the figure. See, this side is perfect. This side was stretched out because the leg was up like this in the package. So this naturally pushed this plastic way up. I am not a fan of the dynamic poses in the package, because this is what you're going to get if you're going to use this soft plastic piece for the trunks. You're gonna get these kind of issues with it being in that plastic from the time it leaves China or wherever it comes from into that. It's just horrible. It makes this great figure seem, it just makes it sort of not as great because of this issue. And this is not going to go away. And yeah, of course, I could probably take a hairdryer or something, but man, I shouldn't have to do that with a figure that I pull out of the package. Just give him a straight stance in the package, and we can avoid this whole nastiness. All right, he has double jointed knees. He does have that patented McFarlane ankle that can, you know, he can do some craziness, but, you know, and it's got the toe bends, which I don't really care for. So there is that. Let's take a look at some of these add-on pieces here, and you can tell throughout, like he has holes right here, holes in the boot here, hole in the back. So he can put some of this stuff all over the place. I'm assuming the one for the back is this. Let's put these in here. Pull that. Kind of put that in there too. I'm not a fan of these at all. Sort of reminds me of Total Justice Flash with the tech gear or whatever that crap was called. These fit in a little better. Yay, Flash. Run, Flash, run. So there is the Flash. Since I just reviewed the Red Hood, I have him right here too. So we'll put those side by side so you can take a look at those two figures together. Are they cool? Is the Flash like a top tier DC Multiverse figure? I don't know. I don't think he's in my top 5. I wanted so badly for this guy to be in my top 5, but just the execution and him coming out of the package like that, it's going to take a lot of work to get the underwear fixed. So I'm not sure. Check back with me later. I'm going to do an all-in review of every figure that I have so far from the DC Multiverse line later on. All right, so check me out on social media at DC Collectors, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more content from DC Collectors. Peace.